Most people assume that once they've taken antibiotics for H. pylori, the problem should be gone. But for many people, symptoms return. Sometimes within weeks, sometimes months later. In this video, you'll see why that happens and what's often being missed in the process, so you can understand why the problem keeps coming back and what needs to change. H. pylori is not just a simple infection that disappears quickly. It's a bacteria that has adapted to survive in the stomach, one of the harshest environments in the body. It can weaken the stomach lining, disrupt acid balance, and create conditions that allow it to persist. So even when treatment reduces the bacteria, it doesn't always remove the conditions that allowed it to survive in the first place. That's where the problem begins. Because if those conditions are still there, the issue can return. Another factor is how the bacteria protects itself. H. pylori can embed into the stomach lining, making it harder to fully eliminate with short-term approaches. This means treatment may reduce symptoms, but not fully resolve the underlying issue. So what many people experience is a cycle. First, they get a treatment from their doctor. Then some may find some relief. But then, symptoms slowly come back as the residual H. pylori becomes an infection again. And each time this happens, it creates more confusion. Because it feels like the treatment worked, just not permanently. The key point to understand is this. If the bacteria is reduced, but the stomach environment is not properly addressed, the result is often incomplete. That doesn't mean antibiotics never work. But it does mean that for many people, that something important is missing from the overall approach. And that missing piece is what determines whether the result lasts or doesn't. Some structured plant-based programs are designed specifically to address both the bacteria and the environment over a defined period, rather than focusing on just one part of the problem. Once you understand that, the situation becomes much clearer. Because instead of repeating the same process, you can start to look at what actually needs to change. In the next video, we're going to break down one of the most overlooked connections, how H. pylori affects acid levels, and why that often leads to ongoing reflux and stomach symptoms.